So today, boys and girls, we are going to be talking about the new exotic chess piece. And this one is going to be a little bit more difficult to get than the last two exotics that I showed you. But don't worry, Ridgeways, Pride, if you follow this guide, you guys should be good to go. So I'll be showing you the step-by-step how to get it. And don't worry, I'm not going to try to spoil anything for you. So who we fight will not be disclosed. I'll let you guys figure that out for yourself. But before we get into any more of the video, I do want to say a special thank you to PHX Gaming. He's another YouTuber who helped me get these components, get me the content to actually bring you guys this video. So I'll leave a link to his channel if you guys want to go check him out. He covers a lot of different videos. I'll put a link to him in the description. But hey, let's talk about how this chess piece works, and then we'll dive into how we get this. Now this one says, I give an order, you follow it or you don't, but don't think for a goddamn second that I won't have your ass strung up for disobeying it. And General Ridgeway. Now this comes with a core attribute of weapon damage, and then critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and then an empty gear mod slot. So I'm not sure what is going to be fully maxed out on this, but this is the roles that this piece had. Gato, right? Now what's really nice about this one is the talent called Bleeding Edge. Damaging enemies within 10 meters applies a bleed to the target. Now, when you do apply that bleed, it repairs for 1% to 25% for your armor per second based on the number of enemies within 10 meters that are bleeding. So we have one enemy is going to be 1%, two enemies is going to be at 4%, then three enemies is going to be at 9%, four at 16%, and then if you can get 5 enemies bleeding at once, within that 10 meters, that's 25% repair that you're getting to your armor. So how efficient is this talent? Well, we're going to take a look at it. This is one of the talents that I was trying to figure out how could I make it work best, right? Because if you kill the enemy too quick, well, you won't really get the repair, right? But if you're able to bleed them and leave them bleeding, then that's going to help you out in the long run. So depending on how hard the content is and how hard you actually hit, that could really play a big part in how efficient this is. So you can see I was putting bleed just to test it out. You'll get the little bleed symbol once you're within those 10 meters, right? So that's already really cool, right? You need to, I imagine if you compare this up with something like Creeping Death, if those two would work together, that might actually be really cool talent to run with this one, for the fact that you could spread that bleed and you could start to get that nice chunk of healing back. But another thing I did notice is depending on what level your content is, you might just kill the enemies way too quick to take advantage of it. So a lot of you guys might know there is a new game mode out right now called the Summit, right? It's a PvE game mode. Now this chess piece is tied to this game mode. Now as you guys are climbing these levels, you guys know these levels do change. So we have normal, hard, challenging, legendary, and on each of these levels you have a chance of getting these exotic components that will allow you to unlock the initial portion of this project to get this chess piece. Now there should be some doors that are hidden behind some little things you need to do, like that one was shoot one of those electric boxes, and that opened this up. Now there are these crates right here, and these crates have a random chance of dropping the exotic component. Now on each level there will be a different exotic component for you to get. So once you get one on normal, you have to get one on hard, and really continue the process all the way through, right? And the way you can tell, just remember what levels you're on. As you look up at the top left, you can see that you have the sign for hard. So this is hard. This one says hard shoulder pads. Now one thing you should remember is that every floor is not the same on my playthrough, your playthrough, or even the same playthrough you get through, and you don't always get one every time. Well, at least on my instance, I think I opened up 2 boxes and didn't get the exotic component, so it might have just bugged out for me. But I think it's a totally random thing that it can drop, it can't drop, and you do really need keys. So you do need keys to open up these boxes, and keys can be found throughout the map. Now there are 5 components because there are 5 levels of difficulty in the Summit, right? Because we have normal, hard, challenging, heroic, and legendary. So you should find 5 different keys. Sorry, well, you need 5 different keys to open up the box, but yeah, you should find enough keys to open up these boxes, and you might have to do it more than once to get the component. But yeah, you should have 5 components, and then that will trigger the next step. So we are currently getting our 5th and final component. This was on legendary, so you just have to look for the legendary box, and then as soon as you open it up, you'll see legendary component at the top. So that will wrap up the 5th and final component that we needed. Now once you get to the top, you'll end up fighting a boss, and then once you beat the boss, you'll have to signal the flare. And when you signal the flare, guess what happened? At the top it says Ridgeways Pride, and it's a quest. Yes, we have a quest that we need to complete. So now you can go to your projects, right? We'll go to our projects, and then we should have a project waiting for us there. You can see right here, it's asking us, we need to donate a weapon with a Sadist on it, talent. We need to donate a gear piece with the perfectly unbreakable talent, and then we need to donate an exotic component. So those are the 3 things you need for step 1. Now, once you have all 3 components, you donate them, and then we'll get the final step before we can get our chest piece. And now this one's a little bit long. We have a couple things we need to do. We need to neutralize name hyenas. We need to donate hyena keys. We need to neutralize True Sons. We need to donate True Sons keys. We need to neutralize the name outcast, donate outcast keys. Neutralize cleaners, donate cleaner keys. Neutralize name Rikers, donate Riker keys. Neutralize rogue agents, neutralize hunters, and then also donate Black Tusk keys. Now, one thing I want you guys to remember is for those rogue agents, you can either do it in the summit, or you can do it in the open world, or in missions if they randomly spawn. Now, you also have the hunters, which if you haven't done the hunter mask, that is probably going to be your best way to do it. Also, you can do it another way, but I'll keep that one secret because I don't want to spoil anything for you. And I think personally, the probably easiest way is find a friend who hasn't done the hunter mask, do the hunter mask with him, and then you should be able to knock it out pretty quick. Now, if you don't have any of the keys, right, because you're new to the division, you can actually find all the keys, a lot of the keys in the sewers, in those key boxes. If you guys have watched any of my videos on getting like the chatterbox and looking for keys different ways, there is an easy way to do it that way. Also, there is a Division 2 map. If you Google Division 2 map, there is a map that will show you the location of all the key boxes that you have a chance of getting all of these keys right here. And if you notice, you get a 0F's chest piece back, you get an exotic cache, and then you get the blueprint, so that way you can craft the Ridgeways Pride blueprint. And that's it. That's how you guys unlock the blueprint to be able to get this exotic. And if you guys have any other questions, let me know. Remember, we got to say thank you to PHX Gaming for hooking us up with this content so that we were able to bring you guys this video. Now, if I missed any steps or if I made a mistake on a step, please let me know. If you guys are grinding for this, let me know also. Happy grinding. Get to level 100. Complete the mission. Pop the flare. Make sure you have all the exotic components on you from each level, and then it should unlock the beginning stages of that blueprint. That way you can handle that quest. I hope this helped you guys out. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section. Thank you guys again for all the support. But until the next Division 2 video, Nothing But Skills is out.